with a big thank you to the Carolina Panthers for whooping up on the New York Giants in their last game in their home stadium, and the Dallas Cowboys shutting out the Washington Redskins on the road. It's official. The Dallas Cowboys are in the tournament. We're in the dance. We are in the playoffs. First off, I want to say all you haters, all you Cowboys haters, who all year, these past couple weeks, have been saying Dallas isn't going to be in the playoffs. There's no chance. I want you guys to come back and restate what you thought about that. I know you won't because you're nameless. You'll say things and then leave. But most of the video makers, we have to stand up what we believe, what we say. But that's fine. You know who you are. Also, now I know we hadn't got a playoff win yet, and that's big. That's the most important thing. But you got to get there first. And the way that Tony Romo is playing right now is probably some of the best he's played, if not the best he's played since he's been in Dallas. Those two losses we had here in December, you really can't pin it on him. As I've said before, he played well. He played well enough to win, but the other guys messed up. It's a team sport, and you can't blame it on one guy. One guy didn't win the game, and one guy doesn't lose the game. But he didn't let those losses get to him. He didn't let the criticism get to him. He has played lights out. And the only mistake he made today was after that, I don't know what Jason Garrett was thinking. We're moving the ball well, and then we put the Wildcat in. That's fine. We do a double reverse and lose 14 yards. Then Romo has to throw the ball down the field, gets picked. Didn't matter, though, because our D shut the Redskins down. Now, I could go into how bad the Redskins are and how terrible they are, but what's the point? And anyways, we saw what they were last week. Dallas shut them out this week. We could have beat them by worse, but I'll give it up to the Redskins defense. I wouldn't say they shut us down or stopped us much, but they've tried. They stopped us on third and short, fourth and short. They were trying. The Redskins offense is completely pathetic, and a lot of that has to do with the Dallas defense has really stepped up, because we saw what Dallas defense could do against a real offense in the Saints. Redskins, but I'll let the Redskins fans talk about how bad their team is, because they've been saying that for a while. They know it's not good. But it all set up. So now Dallas doesn't have that pressure of next week if they lose, they're out. Now next week's important though. Division championship, home game in the playoffs, possibly a rematch. When I look at this game, I know there's a possibility that Dallas could get a 2 seed. It's like, I think the Vikings have to lose both their games, and the Packers have to lose a game, and the Cardinals have to lose, and we have to beat the Eagles. It's something stupid. I'm not even going to put any stock into that. Just the fact that that's on the table is a big deal. But what is on the table and what is in control for the Dallas Cowboys is a first-round home game, more than likely against these same Eagles. So really what I look at next week's game is, it's for the division crown, so it's a division championship in a sense. But also, it's really about where do you want to play that playoff game against each other? Do you want to play it in Philly? Do you want to play it in Dallas? I think I know what both teams are going to say. They want to play it at home. And, the Eagles have been playing great lately. Dallas has been playing great lately. I think next week's game is going to be awesome. It is not going to be some 44-6, blowout on either side. I think both teams have really hit their stride. And I think you're going to see a knockdown, drag-out fight next week for this division crown. And it should come down to the Cowboys and the Eagles. Love seeing the Panthers just completely annihilate the Giants. You always enjoy those kind of blowouts. And there's a lot of blowouts today. There's some pretty close games today, but there's a lot of blowouts. But you always enjoy those kind of blowouts. So, Romo haters, Cowboys haters, the Romo haters in the Cowboys fan base, please let me know what you think about this guy right now. And also, just, the Cowboys are a dangerous team. We're in the dance now. And we're one of those teams that you may not want to play now. A lot of those top-tier teams, the Saints and the Vikings, kind of been struggling a little lately. Kind of reminded me of us in 2007. Roll through the season, kind of lax up at the end. Then you see what happens. Dallas, every single game has meant something. And next week means something for both us and Philly, which bodes well for both teams, win or lose on each side. Because both teams will be playing at full tilt throughout the whole season. So, Cowboys in the playoffs, unlike last year. And I won't talk about playoff wins and whatnot yet, because seeding's not here yet, and the Eagles is important. And we'll talk about that later on this week. But I'm going to enjoy this victory. A shutout win to clinch against the Redskins. That ain't bad on their home turf. We'll see you guys later. Philly, we'll see you in Arlington. And how about them Cowboys? Respect the star.